Exclusive. Taylor Swift's private jet has touched down in Kansas City ahead of Travis Kelce and the Kansas City Chiefs away game. Travis Kelce will join the team for the final regular season game away to Denver this weekend. Music superstar Taylor Swift landed in Kansas City to reunite with her boyfriend 2 days before the Chiefs game. Taylor is apparently trying to avoid the snowstorm that's hitting the city. She went ahead to KC for the weekend game instead of flying straight to Denver. This season, the singer has rarely cheered on her boyfriend when he plays away, and Travis and Mahomes are likely to sit out the game as the final game doesn't have much of a deciding factor for the Chiefs. As a result, Chiefs HC Andy Reid has decided to keep key players like Mahomes and Travis. Taylor, however, is not skipping the game. She is in Kansas, and will watch the game from Travis's mansion in Leadwood, or she may have other plans this Sunday. That's also the day of the 82nd Golden Globes in Beverly Hills. Taylor is believed to be supporting her friends at the awards even though she is not nominated this year. Lovebirds Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce reportedly had a low-key New Year's Eve in Kansas City to ring in 2025 to keep up with the Kansas City Chiefs' tight end's hectic football schedule. In between the Chiefs' games against the Steelers on Christmas Day and Sunday's clash against the Broncos, both Kelce and Swift's schedules were as free an NFL player can be in the middle of a season to see his beau. The couple spent a few days in New York City, going to dinner at the famed Bond St in Lower Manhattan, and headed to Chez Margot to celebrate the birthday of Swift's good friend Ashley Avignon. Yet, the couple reportedly flew to Kansas City and stayed there through New Year's Day. Per page 6. Kelce had Chiefs practice every day Monday through Wednesday, leading to the decision for him to be close by. He also had a recording of New Heights with his brother Jason where Caitlin Clark was their special guest. The outlet describes Swift and Kelce's night in as romantic, with them sharing a kiss as a new year officially began. The festive night in for Swift and Kelce was a change of pace from how they celebrated their first New Year's Eve together over 365 days ago. The duo was out with friends in the Kansas City area for the evening as opposed to being by themselves. Plenty of speculation exists as to where Swift and Kelce will stand for next New Year's Eve. Fans expected the duo to get engaged before the 2025 league season begins. Hollywood and sports power couple Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift will tie the knot as early as this year, and after that will be the pitter-patter of tiny feet. That is the insight from Kelce sports friend and NFL icon Adam "Pac-Man" Jones, who has provided his exclusive insight into the superstars' relationship. Pac-Man is delighted for pal Trav, adding that he has always seen him as a committed partner to past girlfriends. Kelce is deeply in love with Swift, despite social media trolls and some news outlets attacking their romance as fake or a PR play. Pac-Man is delighted that the pair's love has sparked a raft of multi-million-dollar offers for the Kansas City Chiefs' top-scoring tight end. The entertainer, speaking about his BetOnline YouTube show, predicts that wedding bells will be ringing soon, as well as other family plans. "I'm thinking this year they are going to get married or after football. Of course they are going to be together. They have got enough money to take each other money. But I do see love there. So I do see a baby and everything." Pac-Man teased that he is aware of how Kelce has operated in his social circles in the past, having played college football for the University of Cincinnati Bearcats football program. The cornerback and return specialist played for the Bengals around the same era. The Pro Bowler added, "I think they are in a real relationship. I know Trav, because he went to UC. His love is genuine. When he says he is with somebody, he is with somebody, and I am a true believer of that because with the other young lady he was with her and he found something better and moved on. But I believe Travis 100%. He adores what their romance has done for female interaction increasing around the NFL and Travis banking more commercial endorsements. I love it," he adds. "I wish I was that smart when I was young. What I'm saying is you see how many marketing deals he is getting. You see how many jerseys he's selling. You see how many people coming up to games, the Swifties. You see what his Instagram did since he been with her. All of that plays a part." Pac-Man spoke about Travis and Taylor while promoting his popular BetOnline show YouTube show. He insists that his programs are the freshest thing to hit broadcasting in decades. Swift is currently enjoying a well-deserved break after her globetrotting era tour smashed records. Polestar estimated her 149 shows across 51 stadiums earned around $2.2 billion, the highest ever revenue for a tour. Kelce, 35, is pushing for the Chiefs to score the impossible too. He and pal Patrick Mahomes are gunning for a three-peat, a trio of consecutive Super Bowl wins, with the Chiefs, which has never been achieved in the NFL's history. Kelce first began hanging out with Taylor in July 2023 after being spotted at her Eras show in Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. She then attended one of his games in Kansas, before heading out on a date together. From there the couple's bond has grown, with them enjoying breaks around the world in between their packed sports and pop career schedules. In September, Kelce called in lawyers when a fake contract was reported in media and social channels alleging that their romance was a gimmick to boost their commercial lives. Online trolls have relentlessly served up millions of posts alleging things are a showman's. Pac-Man laughed that he doesn't give an F about talking about everything from off-field drama like Taylor and Travis to game battles. The best thing is I control everything I do. I come up with the show, get the guests, the topics, and it's not that easy. But I enjoy doing the work behind the scenes that you guys get to see when we put it out. BetOnline has been unbelievable to me. I know they say everything is not forever, but this relationship right here probably going to be for the next couple of years at least. I'm very pleased with BetOnline. They do a great job of taking care of everything that I need as far as producing and helping me with the show, and this is just the beginning. We ain't had a year in right now, so I really think in the next year we will be one of the biggest shows, if not the biggest. Swift ended her worldwide Eras tour last month and has more time to see Kelce than at many other times during their relationship, which went public in September 2023. Kelce will be in Denver to face the Broncos on Sunday, with Swift not expected to join him, as she has not attended a road game this season. But Swift not attending an NFL game outside of Missouri would only become a problem this season if the Chiefs advance to next month's Super Bowl in New Orleans. While the NFL was once again the dominant force on American television in 2024 as viewers sat down in huge numbers to watch the league's biggest games, data and graphics provided by Sportico have revealed that 72 of the 100 most watched events last year were NFL games. That number is down from 2023, when a staggering 93 of the top 100 spots were claimed by the NFL, but still puts the behemoth league way out in front of its sporting rivals. Political programming made a slight dent in the NFL's dominance because 2024 was an election year. Despite that, the NFL juggernaut was impossible to slow down, with the league taking 15 of the top 20 spots. The Kansas City Chiefs' win over the San Francisco 49ers in Super Bowl 58 back in February was the most watched program in America last year by a huge distance. Thanks to an overtime thriller and Taylor Swift's presence in Las Vegas as she raced from Tokyo to cheer on boyfriend Travis Kelce in Nevada, a mammoth 123.7 million people tuned into the action. Preventing the NFL from sweeping the top three sports in the rankings was the second presidential debate between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, which saw 67.1 M viewers and ranked second in the list. Sandwiched between the first and second debates was the NFC Championship game between the 49ers and Detroit Lions, 56.3 M, and the AFC Championship game between the Chiefs and Baltimore Ravens, 55.5 M. The first presidential debate, which was the only one Joe Biden participated in before he dropped out of the race, completed the top five with an audience of 51.3 M. The NFL's Thanksgiving slate once again proved to be popular, with viewers with 38.8 M tuning into the Giants-Cowboys game. Despite their dire performances this season, the game between the Bears and Lions earlier on Thanksgiving drew an audience of 37.4 M. Seeing it come 13th in the rankings with playoff games on either side. In terms of the NFL, teams in the NFC made up 28 of the year's top broadcasts, with the AFC getting 23. Inter-conference games filled the other 21. The Chiefs and Cowboys were the most popular teams with 13 appearances each, with the Ravens, Packers and 49ers on 10 and the Bills closely following behind with 9. The other political broadcasts to break into the top 25 were the vice presidential debate between J.D. Vance and Tim Walz, 43.2 M, the presidential election returns, 42.3 M, the State of the Union address, 32.2 M, and President Biden's Oval Office address on July 24 when he withdrew from the election, 28.9 M. the first entry into the rankings that was not an NFL game or political program was the 110th Rose Bowl between Alabama and Michigan, which brought in 27.7 million viewers. The only other college football game in the top 50 was last year's college football championship between Washington and Michigan, which saw 25 million tune in to see Jim Harbaugh and the Wolverines win. It proved to be another disastrous ratings year for the NBA, with their most watched game being Game 2 of the Mavericks Celtics Finals, which ranked in 153rd place. The NBA hasn't been in the top 100 since 2019 and, despite Caitlin Clark fueling an explosion in women's basketball, no WNBA game appeared in the top 100. Sports claimed 80 of the top 100 spots. The only non-football broadcasts to break in were 2 nights of action at the Paris Olympic Games, the Women's NCAA March Madness Final featuring Iowa and the South Carolina Gamecocks in Game 5 of the Yankees-Dodgers World Series. The only non-sports or political program in the top 50 was the 98th Macy's Thanksgiving Parade in New York. That raked in 23.6 million for NBC. The 96th Academy Awards took 74th place with an audience of 19.5 million, while the 66th Grammy Awards crept into the top 100 with 17.1 million viewers.